You guys are pieces of shit. I'm gonna sue you dumb bitches for millions now.
What's your name, badge number?
Yeah,
I don't like your f***ing attitude already.
okay.
Each one of these jackboot thugs sitting here now is literally a Nazi.
Listen to me real fucking carefully.
I ain't Willy Wonka. I don't sugarcoat shit, sweetheart.
You is not gonna put your hands on me, bro. I swear to God, you is not, dude. You is not. I'm not going across the street, you coward.
This is definitely a public area. You done violated my First Amendment rights. You done violated me.
Look it up. No, look, I walk this way. No, I walk this way then.
Say it to my face. I bet you won't. And where the hell's Ming Lei? He's very horny.
I actually don't have to answer any goddamn questions because I have a Fifth Amendment right.
Now that tells me he wants to shoot me. That tells me he wants to riddle my body with bullets.
You're gonna piss me off, buddy boy, you're gonna learn.
Trash cop, pig, checking out the public space. Ooh, you got the Hershey Kisses. Awesome.
She's kidnapped me now. That's kidnapping.
Touch me again. Touch me again. You're calling the fucking cops? Touch. Yeah? Fuck off, asshole.
What are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna close the door. I'm just gonna close. I can't hear you. I don't care. I don't care. Go with me. Go with me. I don't like you.
Buddy what? I ain't your buddy. Your buddy's in your fucking... Your buddy's in your pants. I ain't your buddy.
I'm not gonna slow anything. You don't tell me what to do, sir. This is my freedom of speech. You don't like it? Get to work.
Get your face out of my face. No,
your hand out of my face.
You came up to me.
Your
hands are in his face, sir.
Tell your boy, he puts his hands on me again illegally, I'm gonna fuck him up.
I'm here doing my job with 12-hour shifts every day.
Yep, I'm doing my job.
You're gone. Basically, shut your mouth and go back to work.
What's your name?
What's your name?
It's my right. I make the quadruple as you. Have a nice day. You're rude. You look miserable in life.
I'm not detained. I'm not a suspect. If you touch me, we're gonna have problems. You're right. I'm allowed to defend myself.
You're a fucking lesbian. Wouldn't put my dick in you.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Hello, everyone. Can I have someone who confirm me that you can hear me right now? That would be nice. In the comment, that would be sweet. All right. Hi, Rose. God, those people are gross and racist. Yeah, they are. Hi, people. So it's been a while. I haven't live streamed. A couple of months. Nancy Young. Hello to Quebec. Hello, Nancy. Who else is here right now? If you're here right now, put a little like, please. I don't like to request for those things, but it's going to help to share the good news that I'm being live right now. There's many other Tough Auditing channel that are also live. So if you put a little like, it's going to help. Hey, you're loud and clear. Oh, my God. Is it too loud and too clear? Am I too loud and too clear, David? Please tell me. You can give out members. Can you give out members? Can I give out members? You know what? I'm still learning so much about this chat. No, you're perfect. I'm gonna check if I can give out members. I would do that. Honestly, I would give members all the time. I don't even know if I can do that. I'm learning. I'm still learning. What's for supper? Well, Keith that I notice a lot in the comment. Keith always have some brutal comment all the time. It's I don't have anything. I'll be honest with you. I haven't streamed for a month or something, so I just want to get back, on the horse. And so I was like, I'm gonna do a small live stream tonight. I'm gonna watch video. We're gonna chit chat, maybe 45 minutes, something like that. And then I'm gonna start my real weekly live stream next week with my birthday. Happy birthday to me! Live stream is gonna be probably Friday. We're going to do a tier list. It's going to be pretty fun. Although it might be, I might change the date or the hour depending, because sometimes Big and Tough Auditing channel live stream at the same time. And you end up with like 5 people, and sadly, I'd rather have a little bit more. What day is your birthday? I'm not gonna specify that, but it's probably the day I'm gonna have the live stream, so it would probably be Friday. Friday Terminator, hello. I'm just gonna check a little bit who's there. We have David. That's David Pearsons. I love David. David's always there. He's such a good guy. We have Karen that's here. Rose, Keith, Network 23. We are here. Entertain us. Oh my God, the pressure is through the roof. Through the roof, man. So yeah, it's gonna be very simple today. I'm gonna be on air maybe 30, 45 minutes. I just wanted to, as I said, get back on a horse. We're going to watch maybe a video. My birthday, David. So I'm going to have a live stream next week. It's going to be my first weekly live stream for a while. I'm going to, after that, every week, I'm going to be there. No worry. I like your style. I'll hang out and support the effort. Look at that Keith Care. Keith Care. Keith Care. I'm going to go with Care. Supporting this channel like a superstar, like a champion. People like you are why I get up in the morning and with a smile on my face. So yeah, that's basically what we're gonna do today. We're just gonna watch, something. I wanted to talk about this thing right here, that thing right here. Last week I made a video about News Now Lisa, and in my introduction I was wondering, is it, where are the female voice in the fraud eating community? There's not many, right? There's not too many. We have News Now Lisa. We have which other female and fraud eating we have in the comment, if you think of one. I think we have yeah, I can't even think of another one right now. But there's this thing right there in the screen. Let's call her Honey Boo Boo, Radio Rage Girl or whatever. And I saw that video this week made by, yesterday, I think, made by Frauditor, Troll Media Group. And it's very sad. It's a very sad video. Why I never made video about her is because she make me sad. And I've divorced this woman 3 times, but Keith that dropped some bomb tonight, one home run after the other. So yeah, why never talk about her? Because she make me sad. Because she represents a type of frauditor that I really have a hard time with. She's not a bad person, She's not one of those. She's not Direct D. She's not someone who made a armed robbery and kidnapped people with a gun. She's not that type of person. I don't think she's a domestic abuser. I don't think she had a huge criminal record before the one that she started with frauding. So yeah, the picture is frightening. I totally, yeah, it is. So, oh wait, I have a little comment. I'm checking the comment at the same time I'm talking. That's why sometimes I'm doing a lot of Benson News Now Lisa, Lady Justice, Liberty something or other, Pink Capra Magic. I made a video about her. Texas Gal Audit. There are 100 men to every woman, if not more. Yeah, I totally agree. And the channel you named there, those female frauditors, I barely know them or barely saw them. So it might be a sign, actually. I'm not gonna go pro-feminist here, but women are. I think it's documented. I read about that. Women are smarter than men, and the fact that no woman does frauding might be a sign of that. Actually, the fact that a woman look at this community and is like, "Yeah, that's not for me. That's stupid. That's ridiculous," might be a sign that actually women are smarter than men. But this one right here, sadly, she is not, and she makes me sad because she's not a bad person. I'm pretty sure I think she's probably around my age. When we were early 20s, we would have go party together. I'm pretty sure she looked like a fun person. She like a good girl, rock party, yeah. But the fact that she believed that frauding BS, that goes beyond my comprehension. That goes beyond what I can understand from a person. Why do you believe that crap? Yeah. So I'm gonna watch this video with you. It's made by Troll Media Group. I love Troll Media Group. I asked him to be with me on this live stream many times. He always refused. One day we'll do it. Let me check a couple of comments before I start the video. You all talk between each other, so that's nice. Pretty good, blah, blah. All right. Well, as long as you're conversing. Rage Girl is a trash person. Yeah. Look, I know what you mean, okay? Any frauditor is a trash person. If you think that you can go in a DMV, piss off some people, and be on the right side of the issue, you're, as you say, a trash person. I don't think she is, in her core, like a trash person. I think she's just a person that make a bunch of bad decisions and end up believing the wrong person. That's what I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know her. That's the effect she gave me. So that's why I never really made a video about her, because I don't have the same need to just like trash her. But I saw that video and I knew that she said she would not make any more video, and she had the chance to kind of cross over. If she would have been, smart a little bit, she would have crossed over. She would have been, I tried it. I've got arrested. I've got a bunch of legal issue because of it. So I'm probably wrong. I thought she would come up with the conclusion that she was on the wrong path and use that experience to go on the other side to say, okay, let's talk against it. And I think she would have, be maybe good at it or something. But no, she didn't, and she just went back to it. So I think she's back maybe. Darjen is in the house. I'm here, I'm late. Come on, Darjen. You're never late. You don't have to say sorry for anything. You're the rock star of this channel. So I don't know if she's back. Maybe Lucid's Lair, you can confirm that to me. Is she back with new Friday thing, Honey Boo Boo, or that's a whole video? Because sometimes I'm kind of off on that. I go with what they post, and if they post that week, for me it's a new one. A lot of people after that, they text me, they send me an email. Oh, that's a whole video. But I didn't know. I don't make research for that. But Lucid's Lair, she's good at that. She always tells me when it's a whole one. I'm gonna start this video right here. We're gonna chit chat about her. Honey Boo Boo is just reposting old video. Okay, so that's an old one. I think they are a whole one. Okay, I still want to talk about it. It's a short one. It's 10 minutes, and it drove me completely crazy. I'm gonna skip the
Riot Girl Radio, whatever the hell her name is. And let me tell you, holy cow, you're gonna be missing a few brain cells after listening to this. So let's sit back, relax, have a good laugh at her expense, and enjoy the show.
Hey guys, what's up? This is Ghetto Rebellion, and we were at the Lansdale Post Office in Lansdale, Pennsylvania.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Come in and
is there a way to make the Friday Thing community understand that a post office is not a public place? That it's like it's I don't know how to. Maybe, I don't know, we send them a cake with a message on it, or I don't know. How come they don't understand Poster 7? It's so simple. It drives me mad. Each time I see a video starting in the post office, I'm like, what are you doing? There's not even financed by the government. Anyway, and notice on the bottom right how the logo of InShot is on the InShot, the watermark. That means that she took a video with the watermark InShot and then re-edited it. So there's a second watermark on it. It only costs $20 to remove that watermark, by the way. Let me check the comment real quick. This is one of her first video. Her YouTube name in this video is her original name. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hey, 1A, how are you? I'm good. I'm doing well, Darjen. Thank you for being here. As I said at the beginning, I didn't live stream for a while, so this is just a live stream to get back on it. I didn't prepare anything. I didn't have time. I had a crazy week, but I'm done with my work for a while. I'm going to be on vacation for a few weeks, so I'm going to live stream a lot more because I like to do that. I want to get better at it, and so I'm going to do it. Even if I have 5 people sometime, I'm still going to push through it. I want to become a good live streamer, And so I'm just going to play this video. If you really don't want to watch that video, I wanted to talk about it. But if you really don't want to watch that, we can watch something else. Yeah, I'm going to follow the crowd. I'm not a follower, but I love you people. And I trust your instinct and your instinct and your opinion. Darjen, I'm looking forward to live streaming more often. Thank you. Dart, can you stop supporting this channel for like 5 minutes? You know, you make me feel so supported. That's too much. I feel love. I feel I feel cuddle. It's too much. It's too much. Thank you though. I love you. Her thing is commentary and play other. Her things now is to do commentary video and play others video. And okay, I like this comment here because this is something I notice a lot lately. How they just sit back and play videos, even like people that still shoot, like I don't know, Sean Reyes or Josh Abrams or whatever. They play other people video, and then sometime once a week they get out. Some only do that, like Direct D. That's all he do. He just play other people video. That's crazy. By the way, segue. Have you seen the crisis between this week for people's safety? Chris, whatever his name is, that big sack of whatever. Direct D and what's his name? DMA. They were the three of them in a live stream, and it was wild. It was a very good representation of where the Friday Thing community is. Like, they eat each other, they disrespect each other, they don't love each other. It was a big mess. Yeah, his live stream, because how funny they are. They are extremely funny. And it's funny to see those people with like criminal record that like are shitty people. With criminal record, like Direct D, I said it, like he kidnapped people back then during an arm robbery and everything. This is not a small crime. This is not like, oh, I stole a pair of gloves at Target when I was 17. It's a real freaking crime. And that guy, Direct D, even with his criminal past, is yelling at Chris like how he's a low-profile, shitty person. I'm like, wow, okay, how low can you go? Like those guys, they all hit rock bottom, and then they keep digging after that. Nothing to stop them. It's crazy. Let me check the comment real quick. I love you. Okay, I'm gonna put that one. Look, Darjan supporting me again, and I will not stop. Well, I have to say that, Dart, I love to see your comment and everything. You're I think the first one I noticed when I started this channel. So it's fun to see name coming back all the time. And your name coming back for the last 7 months, and I'm really, really grateful for that. You're not the only one, because it would be hard to have one successful channel with one person, but you're there since the beginning, and I just love it. And I noticed, by the way, I noticed the name. I'm really grateful for that. I have to be, I'm not gonna kid around here. I'm gonna be serious. I love the support. I really, really appreciate it. Chris is a moron. Ruff is smart enough to be dangerous. Oh, that's an interesting comment, Kate. Chris is a moron. Ruff is smart enough to be this. It's true that when I listen to Direct D, he's really, really stupid, though. I mean, all right, we agree on that. I have like quotes of him that he say like he just believe, he just follow the law. He don't follow. And then he say a bunch of other words after that, like and all those words mean laws. So he's not a stupid. He's not a smart guy. But when you listen to him, he's smart in a way. It's like Sean Reyes. They're dumb, but they're smart. Chris is really, really dumb. Like that guy is lying down on the floor of stupidity, and he have no reason to get up from it. Chris Ruff is a fugitive. Yeah, I know, obviously. He is a fugitive. A lot of them are. Have you seen, by the way, how DMA didn't take his jail sentence seriously at all? He made a bunch of video where he literally laugh about it. He made a video where he laugh about the fact that he have to get a new job. He didn't take any of this seriously, and it really. I was waiting for it to see if I'm gonna keep doing video about DMA, because I really, really hate the guy. Like, I hate the guy. And to see his reaction to what happened to him, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna, you know what? Make your next one, man, because I'm gonna go at you. I'm gonna go at you pretty freaking hard. Let me check the comment real quick. I haven't done it live in a month. I'm having a heart attack. Whoa, Flooded Terminator, that give us some like. Not a heart attack, getting better. We'll be back up in a few weeks. Whoa, I wish you the best, but I didn't know that. Shit, that scared me. This is one of my phobia. Like, each time I have a little pinch somewhere on my upper body, I'm like, okay, that's it. That's happening. Yeah. I hope not. Finger crossed. But yeah, man, good. Like I hope you're gonna get better soon, and you have all my best wishes. Um, he's been through the system enough to abuse it. Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened with those guys. DMB is in my backyard. I can never find out where streaming. Where did I say that? Yeah. Oh, I would love to see DMA streaming so I can stream. I can fraud it so I can audit him. I can audit him frauditing. It's one of my fantasy. I would love just in general. Each time I pass by certain place that I know there's frauditor there, I'm like, New Hampshire, stuff like that. I'm like, oh, if I can pass and see Mark mention going, like, I would love that. I would love to take my phone out and audit the auditor. Big fantasy of mine. I hope you feel better. Friday Terminator, yeah, you have the good wishes from everyone, man. Riot Girl, she quit auditing when she found out all low money when lawyers' fees. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm always surprised. Why there's new people that start that? Don't they realize how much it costs to become a frauditor? And only few of them make money, real money. We might think that a lot of them makes, but it's not. They don't make that much, and they end up spending a lot of that crap on lawyers' fee and stuff like that. I don't get it. I never gonna get it. You know what? I'm gonna keep playing the video a little bit, even if people saw it. I saw it yesterday. It grind my gears. I'm just gonna play it a little bit
and see if I can find poster 7.
I never understood that. Why do frauditors always have to go find poster 7?
That's insane. That to this day they don't understand poster 7. It's like it's right there in the screen. When used for public meeting. Anyway, Lucid Lairs, Morse channel make pennies. There are only a couple that actually make a living. Yeah, that's true. But a lot of those new frauditor, they think that there's a lot of money to be done there. They think that they're gonna cash in. And then did I say public meetings? Sorry. Except used for public meetings. Yeah. I'm there. All right. Yeah, sorry, I got took out by the comment. Most channel makes money. And a lot of people think they're gonna make money out of it, and not at all. And they might get donation for a while, but not that much. It's even laughable. Sometimes I go check the GoFundMe or most of those people, and honestly, it's laughable. I think it's a New Jersey Transparency, a moron that get kicked out of a public meeting all the time because he show up there with his friend and there's little costume. That's the guy that show up dressed as a bong, not him, but it's one of his friend. They're so stupid. And that guy, shit, I completely forgot my point. Man, I was going somewhere. I read a comment. I should not try to talk when I read the comment. That's what's gonna happen to me. I'm completely gonna forget. Anyway, it's coming back. It's gonna coming back. So I'm gonna separate comment now. They understand Porter 7. They purposely misinterpret it. That it align with their narrative. Look, I do understand that, but I mean, we can read it. Like, if they're gonna use a law or something like that people don't really know. Then I'm like, okay, people are not going to check. But this text is right there on the wall. We can all read it. So they're telling me that this text that I can read is not saying what it does say. And that's where I'm like, I can read it. Why are you trying to make me believe that is not right? It's right in my face. Anyway, every time I hear one of those guys say, let's go check poster 7, There's stupidity. That's stupidity right there. Stop being so stupid, man. Oh my god. There's a lot of comment. I cannot even follow. Yo, people, you're commenting too much. I cannot follow. I'm going crazy. Hi everyone. This is my first time in live chat. We have a new one. A live chat, but I watch your channel every day and I love your comments, your channel. Thank you, Laura. Thanks a lot. See, this is the comment that just keep me going because honestly, it's not super fun. I'll be honest. Okay, when I start this channel, I thought it would be fun. It's not fun. It's a lot of work. Every video take me like around 3-4 hours. It take me a lot of time actually, and it's the research I have to do. I have to be interested in people I have no interest in. I have to be interested in laws and things I'm not really interested in. And it's not fun. I thought what would be fun when I started channel is the community. I thought that all the channel might, when I discovered Fraud thing when I was watching the Big Cat, what is his name? Shauditung. The Big Cat. People know who I'm talking about, I'm sure. Sadly, he passed away a couple of years ago. Schrodinger. Can someone put it in a comment what I'm talking about here? Yeah, Schrodinger's cat. Thank you, Lucid. Lucid Lairs. The people, the person with the answer. She's amazing. And when I was watching him back then, there was a lot of there was a community. I feel there was a community. I feel it was a lot closer. And when he passed away, I feel there was no leader that kind of took that role and keep everybody together. I feel everybody separated. And now it's a bunch of small islands that we don't talk to each other. And I feel we're a lot less powerful that way. And anyway. So when I started channel, I thought there would be this community, but there's none at all. Absolutely not. So it's not fun to start a video, to have this channel. What is fun is the reaction of people, the comment that I receive, the support I receive and everything. That keep me going. I have to be honest. Without that, I would have stopped long ago because I'm not having... Well, sometimes I'm having fun when I'm commenting, when I'm live commenting and I'm in it and I'm having a good time, then yes. But all the editing, all the research, all the after, the complication with YouTube's, oh my God, the complication with YouTube, it's not fun. But you know what? I'm not giving up because you're there, guys. You keep sending me those comments. You keep sending me that support. And because of that, I keep going. This is the only reason I keep going. Let me check the comment real quick. This is my favorite channel too. I watch every video. You're killing it. Oh my God. Oh my God. I really hope to be able to evolve, to progress, to go beyond, maybe hire an editor so I can spend more time doing more videos because I just have to write it and record instead of doing all the editing, which take me a lot of time. I would love to reach another level. That's for sure. And bring more content. Because everything I do it by myself. I'm a one-man army, and it's a lot of work. Let me check the comment. It's fun for me to watch, but sometimes I get very angry watching those videos. And that's a thing I have. Sometimes I watch those videos and I get real mad, but mad to the point that I'm like, okay, I'm giving up. Why do I inflict that on myself to watch those morons? Those idiot criminals, domestic abusers, insulting people in a job. They are having a job. I get that they want to look. I'll be honest here. I'm not pro-government at all. The government is corrupted to the core. Law enforcement is corrupted to the core. Everything where there's people is corrupted to the core. So it's like where people are, there's corruption. But to go yell to a random guy in a DMV, what do you think you're doing? Like, that's not gonna help nobody. This is insane, and I get frustrated, and I just want to stop. When I don't, I keep going for some reason. More comment. There are some leaders still. Izzo, yeah, I don't watch that much. That guy with the funny hat, I watched it a few times. I know Lucid, like she take a lot of place. And honestly, Lucid, if you tell me that you want to become that cat, that the big cat, I'm going to support that. I'm going to be there with you. Like it would have more weight if we get together and have those live stream together. 4 or 5 big voice together, really like giving all the right information, all the right stuff to the people right away. That would have a lot of impact. I'm just saying. I'm saying it on air, so it's out there. Let's get our shit together. Let's organize ourselves and let's fight. The way we can fight together, and not just a bunch of small islands like that. I get angry sometimes at the cops. Yeah, because most of the time they don't really do their job because it's not their job. Cops are right in the middle of the government and the people, and the constitutional rights are between the people and the government, and that's where the cops are. So they have to listen to the government. They have to, the order come from somewhere. So they just apply that. They're just in the middle. And most of them, they don't really understand most of it because it's not really their job to understand most of it. There's lawyer for that and everything. They have bus. So they're in the street and they just show up. Don't really get it. And cops, I know cops. I have cops in my sibling. For them, as long nobody's in danger, like immediate danger, a gun, a knife, somebody that's being, there's blood. You know what I mean? As long there's no immediate danger, they don't really feel concerned because they're already overwhelmed with the level of crime most of the time. Crime, we don't see it, but there's a lot of it. So most of the time, you're already kind of overwhelmed with it. So when they show up to a place and they see a clown with a camera, just insulting a DMV person, in their mind, it's not important, and so they're just gonna try to calm down everybody. And it's not. They're not the best to do that. Obviously, it's not their job. They don't get it. The few that get it, you see the difference. I've seen video. I've made video myself with cops that know, and when they know, and it make all the difference. But very few of them know. Let me check the comment again. You guys keep commenting. I'm not even watching the video. I'm just like, reading the comment. It's too many. I could not watch the video over and over. I could watch the video over. I would give on humanity. Yeah. See, and that's kind of what happened to me sometime. I get really low. My spirit get really, really low. And I check a guy like Direct D making a video and he have like 50,000 view, and I'm like, and then I make my video that I put my heart on and I have like 3,000 view, and I'm proud of my 3,000 view. That's not the issue here. I'm like, how come those so many morons that listen to those guys and believe them? That's yeah, that bummed me out seriously a lot. Cops training is 100%. Yeah, well, they don't. They're not being trained for that because they don't have time, because they're not enough. People talk about defunding the cops. The law enforcement only take 4 or 5% of a city budget most of the time. There's city that it's higher than that. I think Florida, they're at 6 or 7%. I think New York, around 7%, which is normal, I guess. But it's only 5, 6, 7% of the total budget of a city. Most of them are under. They're not being found enough. So to learn about all that constitutional right and everything, they don't really have time for that. They're already overwhelmed. They already have, 75% of the murder are not even resolved. I mean, they don't have time for that. I get it. And that's why the frauditors abuse the system. They know they're not going to get arrested most of the time because they don't have time for that. And I know a chief of police that if you bring them someone that like a frauditor, he's gonna be mad at the cops. He's gonna tell the cops, why you bring that clown here? We're not gonna put we're not gonna put that guy in a jail and spend money for that. Kick that out right away. So the cops cannot even bring them back to the station, So what can they do? The cops are in the middle of it. There's corruption with cops. I'm not blindly supporting law enforcement at all. But to say that they're the problem, it's completely missing the point. Completely missing the point. David Person is a leader as well. Probably the smartest of the bunch. Yeah, I'm gonna say David, like he impressed me. The guy, like every time I had question, everything he come up with stuff. Look, I'm not debating who's the who's the leader. I think that's something that's gonna happen naturally. But I'm saying that I'm ready. If someone wanna take that role, I'll be there with you. I'll support you. And we'll take that fight to another level. There we go. Donna Ray, member for hello everyone. Well, a lot. I thought you. I thought somebody was giving membership. So sorry. Why don't let them defund the police? Who they gonna go cry when they get assault? Yeah, that's another thing. Every frauditor, as soon like somebody walk on their shoes or something, they go cry. They call the cops right away. I made a video about a Selmo this week, a bus driver that was a bit menacing towards him. call the cops, call 911 right away. Okay, so they want to defund the cops, but they call them like the little Karen that they are right away. I hate Anselmo, by the way. That was my first and probably last video about him. The guy is all right, I'm gonna play the video a little bit.
Stood poster 7 to begin with, and they hardly ever read it anyways, and when they do, they misinterpret it. And here's that one part of poster 7 that frauditors seem to always skip over. Isn't it weird like that? They always have to skip over this.
It seems like everyone who reads it interprets it a different way. Tiny, tiny, tiny.
Penalty.
Little dog is. Okay.
I love when they pretend to be journalists and film pamphlets and posters on the wall and stuff like that. What do they think when they come back home and rewatch that footage, huh? Like, ugh, I have to put that in my video again. Okay.
There's no difference in between their cameras and mine.
Yes,
First of
there
all,
is.
honey boo-boo,
Oh my God.
you
Okay,
can-
that's another thing. I want to talk about that. They say that there's security camera. It's the same thing. No, it's not. Those camera doesn't stream on internet for YouTube money. Nobody's gonna see them. It's in case. And most of the time, those security camera are behind the counter because it's not to film the people, but to film what's happening behind the counter. So those cameras are there for the employee to avoid an employee doing something wrong and not to film the people waiting in the waiting room. Yes, there's probably going to be a camera on the waiting room, but they're not all there for that. Your camera, you bad teeth princess, are made to be put on YouTube and make money. Money that you make out of image of people without their consent, which is illegal. You cannot do a commercial use of an image of someone, and that's why you can privacy claim and privacy strike with YouTube, because YouTube know that you cannot just use the image of someone and make money out of them. Very few people know that, obviously. What I see here. Journalists don't go into places to take video of stuff on the wall. I said it a couple of times. I work in media, and so I know journalists. I know a lot of them. I saw a lot of them in action. I even filmed for a couple of them. And no, they don't do any of that. They don't just show up with a phone in the air, filming right away. It goes against journalism, because journalism, you cannot put yourself in a story. You cannot be the story. And that's the base of it. You have to be outside of the story, an observer, a fly on the wall. And then you come up with, a story from what you observe objectively. If you put yourself in the story, you cannot be objective, then it's not journalism. So there you go, right away. So every time they say they're journalists, oh my God, the pain in my back, like it very frustrates me, because they say journalists like it's just something because the freedom of press. And freedom of press, by the way, doesn't mean that you can just waltz around with a camera. Freedom of press means that the government cannot prevent a press agency to come up with a story or something that goes against the government. It doesn't mean that anybody like Anselmo or whatever can just film anywhere at any time. Another thing that they don't seem to understand. And anyway, when they say they're journalists, it really grinds my gears, because I know what a journalist is, and I know how. Not all of them, obviously, like in any job, there's a lot of slacker, but there's a lot of really good journalists that really try to bring the story to the people. So when those people compare themselves to them, I don't like it.
You cannot FOIA post office footage at the city hall. It doesn't work like that.
This Karen just sent a super sticker for $19.99. Karen Smith, ladies and gentlemen, supporting this channel since I think day one, because I noticed that name. By the way, I'm sorry for what internet did to your name in 2020. That was not fair. It must have been difficult for you, I guess, for a while. But yeah, thank you, Karen. Really, really, really appreciate. honestly, it's I'm gonna be a bit honest here. I didn't start this channel for money. Obviously, I would have talked about something else. But I don't need the money. But when I receive, you have to be 100% guaranteed that it all goes back on the channel. I have membership, I have stuff like that. I'm looking to hire an editor soon and everything. Every dollar I receive is going back on the channel, 100%. But thank you for your support. It's very, very, very appreciated. Did something weird just happen to the live chat? Did something weird just happen to the live chat? What weird happened? Also, it's got woman tossing cash around. This is the one. I'm waiting for the day when a frauditor says they are journalists and they reply, oh, what did you do to become a journalist? Yeah, that's the thing. D-Little, thank you for that comment. Journalist is something you have to learn. It's a job. It's like being a chef, or it's not something you just pretend to be. You have to learn it. You have to learn the process. And then those guys, they call themselves journalists, but they don't. It's like if you call yourself a chef, but you cannot even do a hot dog. That's exactly what they are. They cannot even do a steam hot dog, and they call themselves chef. It doesn't make sense. Another misnomer frauditors pews. Everyone's the press. We're not all press. No, we're not. We're really not. David, mind crash. I guess it's on my end. All right, don't scare me like that, David. Stressful as enough as it is. Talk to the people live and everything. I'll read the comment, checking everything, checking if my mic is on mute or something all the time. I'm stressed enough as it is. Press has own standard. Yeah. Or it depends on the press, but journalists that take their job seriously shouldn't be compared to those clown that do frauding.
Like
my
that.
God.
They're going to reject it, saying that you have to go to the post office and do the FOIA there. And the big difference between the security cameras that are there and your camera is your camera, you put the footage on YouTube. You catch everybody.
But everyone can be blogger. Yeah, I guess. Are you saying that because like I'm not really good at it?
Sure. Oh my gosh, just stop. He can't stop cameras, right? Just stop. Why can you? Just stop.
I think we're.
Please don't tell me what to do, ma'am. You're not my mother. You have no authority over me, Karen.
Oh.
2:45. Okay, then have a stop. There's no expectation of privacy in public. If you don't want your children on film, don't leave the
Yeah,
house.
you film children.
If you don't want your children on.
Oh my God, she filmed children. Oh my God, look at her with her cigarette. Yeah. Donna Ray, you have 5 new members. So you give 5 membership, right? I wasn't sure. Donna give 5 new membership. That's great. I don't know how those things works. I'm still learning a lot, guys. That's why I'm gonna dive. I'm gonna dive in live stream starting next week, like almost a few times a week. I need to learn that art, the art of live stream, where I understand everything that's going on and the membership and everything. I'm still learning.
They passed the audit?
A few moments later.
Yeah. I'd be scared to just leave it. I don't know. Hi. How are you doing? It was almost a pass.
It was almost
Good, how are
a
you?
pass.
Okay, the post office.
Looking at the comment, women don't make a good auditor, in my opinion. Look, I don't want to sound sexist, obviously, but no, so far they're not very good at it. I don't know why. Maybe, as I said at the beginning, maybe it's not just their thing. Show up somewhere, yell at people, being mean. Maybe it's not like a natural thing for a woman, which it's good for you, right? Good for you. Why a guy like Joey Surreal is so good at it versus her here, Honey Boo Boo, that can barely maintain. I have no idea. But yeah, women are not super good at it. Let me check the comment again. Journalists can also read and write. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that if a journalist read the poster, 7 is gonna get it. You cannot film children. Yeah, that's one of the things that really frustrate me when I saw this video yesterday. That you put a camera in the direction of a family with 3 child. I mean, can you just like, let's say she's serious in her fight and she really fight against tyranny and for freedom and how filming a family of citizens are gonna how filming just a family of citizens is gonna help your cause? Like, what are you doing? Why you have to be a dick to be a frauditor? Why are you gonna just talk to people? Look, I'm not here for you. I'm gonna try to avoid filming you. I'm here for the government. I'm here for the public servant. No, even the public, even the people they're supposed to fight for. The people have to deal with that. I don't get it. Help yourself, man. Don't have those people against you. You're supposed to fight against the government, not the people. What else? There's no such thing as a good auditor. Yeah. I find maybe 1 or 2 that just film from the other side of the street. Like when there's a cops in the street doing something and they film and they don't say anything. So I guess that would be a good auditor, but they have like 32 views because no one care, because all the people want is the fighting and the screaming and all that stuff, the drama. I don't think a good auditor would like be successful at all. A good auditor, as I say, being someone who just uses his right to film in public, which is a thing. I'm not against filming in public. As I say, I work in media. I film everywhere in my life. I film crowd. I film everything. And when someone was looking at me with like that face, that weird face, right away I was looking at them like, don't worry, we're just filming for this, we're just filming for that. And people right away, they're like, oh, okay, cool, no problem. I never had in years and years in my career someone having a reaction like that towards me, like leaving, being mad at me and stuff like that. So they're voluntarily being shady to the people. I'm never going to get that. I don't understand that. She should have been trespassed. And that's the thing, Laura, I totally agree. I'm going to give a couple of advice here. I don't know if someone like, works somewhere or if you have a frauditor at your place, ask them if they need services. They're going to say no because they don't need most of the time. And most of the time they reply, no, I'm okay. Don't mention the camera. Just ask them if they need service from the business. They say no, then right away, without mentioning the camera, you say, then I'm going to ask you to leave. Then they're going to say no, obviously. Then right away, no more conversation. You call the cops. You said, we have someone here. He refused to leave and he refused to use the service. Cops is going to show up. Don't mention the camera. Never. The cops going to show up. You say, we want that person to leave. That's it. They will take her out. But if you mention the camera, and then it becomes something else. If you say, oh, we want that person to leave because she's filming, then there you go. You play in their game. Never mention the camera. Mention the loitering. Because loitering is still a crime. Is it a crime? It's still something that you cannot do. That's for sure. Let me check the LOL. Since my name became a meme, I have to be especially nice to people. Yeah, I guess you cannot have any crisis, any tantrum anywhere. You go to a restaurant, you cannot if they bring you the wrong food, you have to eat it. And I'm not happy about having to always smile at every fool. Like, yeah, tough. I'm sorry what they did to your name, and it's I never knew a Karen myself, so I don't know how it is, but I guess it must be really annoying to be associated directly to a meme like that all the time. Like you're having a little bit of you're being impatient, just a little bit. People ask your name, you say Karen, and right away they're like, oh, okay, yeah, that's why she's impatient. Oh my God. Ignore them, you have them to leave. Ignore them after you ask them to leave. Exactly. You ask them if they need services, they say no. That's it. That's all you need. From that point out, you ask them to leave. No more interaction. And that's it. It's very, very simple. But as they bring the camera, and then it just effed up everything. Oh, David is going to argue with me. What gets them in trouble is not the camera, is the jackass operating the camera and they're trespassing, ordering felony harassment, and attempt identity theft. I agree. Why I say to not mention the camera is because you play in their game. That's what they want. If you say they cannot film, then they say, it's my First Amendment, it's my First Amendment. If you never mention the camera, you remove the First Amendment defense. Then it's loitering. Then it's you don't need the business. Then it's get out. They cannot just say, oh, I have the right to free press. I'm That's what I'm saying. If you don't talk about the camera, you remove those arguments from their mouth. Some of them, at least. It's about loitering. It's about not being here for what the business has to offer. That's still a thing. The camera doesn't change that. That is true. Mention the crimes, not the camera. Excellent point. Oh my God, see? When David agree with me, I know I'm right. Yeah, exactly. When I say is like the problem is not the camera, it's the people holding it. I always say that, and I totally agree with you, David. The problem is when they mention it. It becomes the center of the problem. Then the cops, they call their supervisor, and the supervisor is like, oh, they're filming, so that's touchy because that's First Amendment thing. I'm not sure we want to deal with that. Some of those guys, they won lawsuit based on that. We don't want to lose too much of a hush money here. So that's why they're not gonna arrest them. They're gonna and even some cops are gonna tell, and that's what happened most of the time with the Tyrant Terminator audits, is that the cops know that they cannot arrest him because their supervisor don't want to, because they don't want to deal with that crap. So every time the cops show up and they're like, hey, what's up, James? Hey, you have the right to film, no problem, and then they leave, even if they don't. They don't always have the right to film, but they don't want to deal with it. Remove the camera from the equation. Just don't talk about it. And then, whoops, it changed the whole fight. It became loitering, which is still something. How many auditors tell my phone was seized for evidence? How many auditors tell my phone was seized for evidence? Sorry, I don't follow your comment. You should be at 20K subs right now. Your commentary is one of the best. Look, in my mind, I should be at 1 million subs right now. Kidding. But it's growing. It's still, every week I have the same amount of subs, and it never lower. I lose very, very, very little. So the progression is slow, but it's steady. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy because it keeps growing. I would like it to grow a bit faster. I'm going to be honest. But it's growing. So for me, that's what matters. Frauditing is a niche. It's not a niche that everybody understands. It's not a niche that everybody know about. It's a niche where people are very loyal, which I appreciate. But it's not like, I'm not talking about Star Wars. I'm not talking about Deadpool. We're not talking about things that are going to have a lot of people watching. So the fact that I'm still growing is very, very positive, and I'm happy for it. So, but yeah. I would love to be around like between 5 to 10 right now. I can't wait to pass the 5. I have to admit, this is like a milestone. I'm really, really looking to pass. All right, look. I didn't realize it's already 7. Oh my God, it's almost been an hour that I start this thing. Wow, it goes so much faster. It goes faster than I expect. Not to mention, it has a very cool accent. Oh, thank you for my accent. I try to minimize it sometime. I don't want to go too deep in it. I want to be sure that I'm being heard, that I'm being clear when I talk. But thank you for it. I receive a lot of comments about it. It's funny. People thought I was like from all over the world. I receive people saying I'm from the Philippines. I'm from Russia. I'm everywhere, basically, in the world. South America, whatever. So it's funny. You know what? I'm gonna give up on the video anyway, because I have to go. So I'm gonna say goodbye. I'm gonna say goodnight soon. I'm just gonna read those last comments I have here. Hey, you are 333 and 10 right now. That's pretty decent, and I totally agree. I'm not complaining. I'm very, very happy where I am. I'm watching channel that are online for 3-4 years and doesn't even have like 500 subscribers, and they do really, really good videos. So it's not a science. It's absolutely not a science. The fact that I grow, the fact that I have my 3,000 subscriber right now and everything, I'm really, really grateful. There's no recipe to success on YouTube, trust me. Editor use high-end phone or GoPros, then lose them as evidence for months, then begs for money. Oh, okay, yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, it's probably happened. Probably happened that they lose their phone when they get arrested because, as you say, it's an evidence and they have to take it. And then, yeah, they begs for money. They begs. Oh, my God, do they begs. I made a video on Josh Abrams begging for Lucky Laptop News 2 weeks ago. They're together beggings because Lucky Laptop News own 20K or you're going to get arrested. Who's going to give 20K to Lucky Laptop News? Jesus Christ. Anyway, so they e-bags, and they're not even subtle when they e-bags. And it's like, oh, Lucky Laptop, you work for the people. You work the good fight. Shut the F up, man. We know what he's doing. The guy have a full channel of his tantrum. I mean, how stupid do you think I am? I cannot believe there's people giving them money. I know they never get all the money they wish for, but they still receive some. Who give their money to a criminal begging for money? I don't understand that. When I exposed the channel, like LIA became big because other channels shutting him out. Yeah, but LIA is a unicorn. I mean, there's not many LIA. When I check the number of his view are insane. He's alone with those kind of view. There's many Mark mentioned, Press NH Now, Josh Abrams. They do really good views, but it's going to be around 40, 50,000. Even Joey Surreal is going to tap around 20, 25, sometime more. Those numbers are really, really good. But the number of LIA, they're like insane. And LIA plays game very well. He's for a moron, is very smart. And he looked like he shower, which is a big plus in the frauditing community. He looked like he's clean, So that's just there for me. It's like, all right, I'm going to give him that at least. They rack me up. Yeah, they crack me up. When it's on it. Well, have a happy Thanksgiving and a happy birthday, my friend. I have to go. All right, David. David, the big man. So I'm going to say good night. I'm going to say goodbye. Last couple of comment. Let's get something big to come in. I would love to. I'm going to keep pushing to recreate this community. I want things to come bigger. Our fight is valid. The size of the side of our fight is valid, and what we have to say is extremely valid, and it should be heard more. And by working together, I'm sure we can reach those objectives. Let's achieve together the objective, the individual objective of each other. It's gonna be my birthday next week. I'm gonna have a live stream for my birthday. We're gonna do a tier list, so you have to be there because the participation of the public is necessary. I cannot do it by myself. I'm gonna need your feedback so we can come up with the most precise, scientifically precise tier list of who's the worst frauditor ever. We're gonna do that next Friday. LIA spend 50K. What do you mean? Spend 50K to maintain his channel? I wouldn't be surprised. Larian cost 95 night. 810, but stop to listen to you. Oh, thank you, Ranja. I love that. Thanksgiving and good night. See you. Happy birthday. Farewell. All right. So people are leaving. I'm leaving too. Good Friday night, everybody. Saturday night, sorry. Good Saturday night, everybody. I don't know which one of you watch football, but good day. Great day tomorrow. Great day of football tomorrow. It's going to be fun. I'm going to be back live streaming. I'm going to try Tuesday. I'm going to try some in the afternoon sometime. I'm going to pop in, watch a video with you guys, 30, 45 minutes, just so I can get better at it. But we're going to do a big one, a big live stream next Friday. Happy birthday live stream, okay? So I'm saying good night to everyone. We're gonna talk soon. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your support, gang. Bye.